Etheria Restart currently has a open test going on right now. You guys can just go on the website, pre-register, download the game, play it on PC client or mobile, so you guys get to experience the game and see if you like it or not. But this is going to be my first impressions. I'm basically just going to be going over the systems and how I feel about the game and what I think the game is going for. With that being said, Etheria Restart is pretty much a PvP turn-based game. That's kind of what they're going for. But there is one major thing in this game that feels really bad to do. And I pretty much can have that opinion because currently right now I am level 16 in the game. If I actually go to challenge here, this is where you'll see all the other content that you can unlock. The next content that I can unlock is at level 25. If you see up here in the top left, or I guess I can click on it. Does it show me? No, it does not. Anyways, top left is going to be 340 EXP till the next level. I have 567 stamina. I can't even increase it anymore. You get 100 stamina, so you guys can imagine how long it's going to take for me to get to the next level. So pretty much level 15, you unlock Phantom Theater, and that's pretty much where you're going to be at until you unlock the next content. So I am able to make this video. I feel like I've played the game enough to kind of figure out everything that they are going for. So with that being said, let's just go over every single system. So actually there's two options that you can have here. You can have this, a lot of icons down here, or you can click this new section, have it go away, looks more cleaner. And then you can click the tab button. So here is going to be your main home screen. No, you cannot change the character, unfortunately, but you'll see here that you can click on different icons. This is really unnecessary. I mean, it's nice for, you know, I guess option wise, but I feel like no one's going to be clicking in here at all. If anything, everyone's just gonna click on the tab. Okay, so first things first, let's just go over the characters. Why not? Go over the characters, go over the systems. So in this game, we're going to have different attributes. So basically we're going to have the red, blue, and green attribute, you know, triangle, and then we're going to have the light and dark, you know, back to back. Okay, so that's just very normal in gacha games, especially for PvP. So we have a special stats, you know, HP, defense, attack. This is a speed-based game, so think of Epic 7 PvP, where speed does matter, and turn order as well. So that's something that you're also gonna have to understand. This game is definitely going for a PvP type of game. There are skins depending on what character you are playing, but the skins are pretty much recolors. Going into the module system here, there's basically going to be the gear system. Now the gear system is something that is very thrown at you. Okay, there's a lot going on with the gear system in the beginning, but essentially how the gear system works is that there are 6 pieces that you're able to have. The left pieces are going to be designated stats, so attack, defense, HP, defense, and then the right ones are going to be specialized main stats that you are able to get. If you actually click the attribute section in the bottom left, you're able to toggle, you know, between main attribute, the amount of sub attributes, and which sub attribute as well. You're able to recycle the gear as well, but it has a whole filter system, so that's nice to see, because again, this game is going to be gear farming and PvP oriented. You then have the matrix function, which lets you choose each and every set that you want to pick out. Now this game does work in akin to when you are leveling up a new piece of gear, it does get different stat lining. So let's just say I level up this, right? We upgrade. Level 3 you get a level, level 6 you get a level, level 9 you get a level, and then we go to 12, right? And then you get another one, so it's actually going pretty well. So we're getting speed as well. It goes all the way up to level 15. Let's see what we get, and it goes into crit rate, so not bad of a piece, right? Essentially that is how gear basically works in this game. There are different set effects. How the set effects work is that the number of the symbols you have counts as the number for the effect that you can have. You can also click the question mark here and it'll tell you what pieces of gear has the numbers on them, and then the set effect as well. Not only that, let's go into actually the shell system here. Now the shell system is basically a pet system. This pet will fight alongside you and have its own skill inside the battle, and it'll tell you the turn rotation as well. It also has passive effects. The shell or pet, whatever you want to call them, has passive effects as well, as you guys can read here. And yes, this is RNG. Okay. So this bottom section here is actually applied to your modules as well. So you guys see I have +2 harvest here. This counts for +2 harvest, +2 harvest, +4. So your shell or your pet actually applies to the gear farm as well. Wyvern 13 all over again for Epic 7, right? And then you can replace your shell, and as you can see, you can actually get more than 2. If I find it, you can actually get 3. And not only that, there's an extra slot, meaning that you can get 3 different stats. Yes, you can get 3 different stats at once. So RNG Fest. And then we have our skills as well. Our skills is basically you're just going to complete this circle here, and it's only going to be attack. This one's going to be defense, and this one is going to be HP, and you just go down the circle. And this is kind of because it kind of forces you to level up a stat that you don't want to. Like obviously you want, for your DPS, you want to level up attack, but the issue is that this is basically her AoE ultimate that helps her speed clear. So you end up having to use this HP circle to then get into unlocking a higher level of her ultimate to do more damage. And then you have to use a perfect piece. Essentially these are rare and you don't get these very often. So having to be forced to use it in a circle you don't really want to stat wise kinda sucks. Okay. So that's pretty much the gear system if I'm just dumb it down. Okay. So let's just move on from that. Let's talk about upgrading your character. Okay, so upgrading your character, you have EXP that you farm as well. But let's also talk about something else. So when you start using a character, when you get them SSR, they'll have 4 stars on the character. When you get them to max level, which is going to be level 40, the character will then increase to level 45, but reset its level to level 1. Now I'm actually going to waste some materials here just to show you guys, okay, what exactly I am getting at here. So Valerian, right, as you guys, I guess I don't have to waste it, but you guys can see if she actually does get upgraded, a star upgrade, she goes back to level 1, and then you have to re-level her back all the way up. So that's how that works. Sorry about that. Stumbling over my words. So different skins in the game are going to be given out through events as well, but there's also skins in the game you can literally just outright buy from the menu screen here. So yeah, that's pretty much going over the characters. You guys can also check out their images here. You guys are also able to check out the guide function here that will tell you what partners work best with them, what shells work best to them, or pets depending on the stage of the game, what gear you should be looking for, and what main stats that you should be looking for, or substats. So that's pretty much going over the characters. And then you also have your inventory system here. Now very self-explanatory what you can see in here. You have your shop. Okay, so your shop, the thing is with the shop, you guys, if you were to play this game, you'll find out it's very, very resource hungry, like very, Like, it's so insane how resource hungry this game is. So it's very optimal to get things like the perfect piece so that you get more skill upgrades. These as well, shadow prints that will allow you to limit break your characters. You need shadow prints to limit break them. You cannot limit break them unless you have shadow prints. Then we have the Union Shop. Now the Union Shop is basically going to be your guild, because yes, there are guilds in the game and there is a guild boss that I will talk about. But yes, you have the guild shop here, and it does increase in levels as well on what you guys can get. You have the summon shop here. Is basically every time you summon, you will get this currency here called anima crystals, and then you can use it for dupes. I cannot believe I actually forgot this. Let me actually go back. Dupes do not matter in this game. Yeah, dupes literally do not do anything compared to other gacha games. As you guys can see, this is what she gets for dupes, and if I actually go to a different character, it's literally the same thing except for dupe 2 and dupe 4. So yeah, dupes don't really matter in this game unless you want to min-max for whale PvP. And I say whale PvP because actually there is a PvP system where they have PvP where it's preset gear, and then PvP where it's your own gear. So something to keep in mind. Moving on, let's go back to the arena shop. So the arena shop, essentially you have a perfect piece in here. It does reset as well. You guys can get summons here, training data that helps level up your pet. And then your evolution piece is actually for your SRs and below. And we have Summit Arena as well. That gives a little bit more spicy rewards. All right, let's see. Let's go over the quest. So the quest is basically the daily task and then the weekly task. Self-explanatory. Let's go over the events. The events is just going to be the current things that are running in the game. So you have like different missions that you can do. You get a skin for it, you get your login, you get the growth bonus, commission tasks, so it's your dailies, certain enemies that you can kill, get rewards. This is currently an event that goes on. Basically, you collect this, you press the play button, it'll go through this, and then it gives you different rewards depending on how far you get. We have Animus Reconfiguration. That is a system that actually allows you to refund your investment into any character. So you get everything back, but only for 5 characters. So let's say you were building up a certain team. You don't really mesh well with, that team that you were working on. Then you can refund it and then work on an entirely different team. Then we have Summit Arena that I will get into later. Hyperlink invitations to different dupes, and then they have their PvP invitational that you guys can go watch. So commissions. So commissions is basically for the event, day by day. There's certain tasks that you can do, and then once you complete all 7 tasks, then you're going to be getting this beautiful character here that is a healer. Then we have the Hyperlink charter. Now this is something that you guys are going to be following in this game, and it'll basically guide you on things that you not have to do, but it helps you guide on things that you can be doing or using your stamina on for more rewards. It gives you summoning tickets, crystals. It gives you pieces of the shadow print for you to help upgrade your characters. What you guys see here is a 4-star here. So I'm already at expert, about to be at transcend soon. But yeah, there's a lot of tasks that you can do, but they reward you pretty well. I mean, there's a lot of summons at the end of the day. You guys do really get a lot. I think I've already summoned 210 times in one day. So then there's arena trials as well that I have not unlocked yet. Let's go into the summoning system here. Now, summoning system, there are limited summons. Now, even in the limited, they still allow you to use the regular summoning tickets, and then there's a banner that has the actual limited summoning tickets. Now, how this works is that they're separate. If you guys read here, the light and dark units of the game use their own tickets separately from the standard red, blue, and green units. So there's a light and dark unit banner, and then there's also a red, blue, and green banner. So they're entirely separate. There is a selector summon where you'll get the selected character that you choose within 40 summons. You can choose any of these characters here. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for this. Probabilities. So basically it's a 1% chance up rate for the character that you want. Well, 1% for an SSR, basically. All right, so with that being said, let's go into the next one here. Challenges. Okay, so challenges is basically where you're going to be spending all your stamina at. So if we actually go over Grim Pursuit is essentially where you farm your shells, your pets. That's literally it. Let's go into Module Drop. Module Drop is basically where you farm your gear. Okay, that's it. Moving on. Anemus Experience. You farm EXP for your characters. That's it. Prowess material. This is material that you farm to actually upgrade your stats on your characters in the spin wheel that I showed earlier. That's it. Going into the ecosystem here, so basically you're going to be fighting characters in the game. You're going to be going to basic hard mode and then nightmare mode, and essentially you'll get an avatar if you defeat them. Then you will get a piece to evolve a character of that rarity. We have Phantom Theater here. Essentially, this game mode is you co-op and you fight a boss. That is it. Now let's go into actually the auto system, because I believe the auto system, they kind of cooked. So how autoing in this game works is essentially you do not have to 3-star the stage in order to auto it. I know, crazy, right? Yeah, you don't have to 3-star it at all in order to auto it. You actually just need to clear it, but it will limit you on the amount of autos that you can do. So if you click continuous battle, if you click here, if you only able to get 1 star, it unlocks only 5 battle rounds. So you're only able to auto this 5 times, but if you get 3 stars, you'll be able to auto it 10 times. Now, essentially how it works, let me just go to something that I actually want to farm. Let's farm EXP, because why not? Can't go wrong with EXP. So we start the battle, and we're going to go into the battle. And then we are going to start. And then you basically click the button I clicked right there, and then you let it go. And you can move this icon anywhere that you want. Anywhere that it's not distracting for you. I'm just gonna keep it where it was at. But you can click here. You can see how much rewards that you get every single time that they clear a stage. You can also select stop battle. It'll give you 2 options, whether to stop it immediately or after the current battle is done. Now, while you're actually auto farming, you can close the game. It will still farm for you. But the cool thing is, while that is farming, you are also able to farm any other stage at the same time. As you guys can see, I could still enter this stage, I can still challenge it, and then I can still, decide to fight it. And just like that. So that's pretty much how you're going to be farming in this game. The issue with farming in this game is that it takes a very, very long time. Now, the reason why I say it takes a very, very long time, because your autoing is not instant. Your autoing is actually playing the literal game for you. So however long you take to auto, that's how long it's going to take. Now, the reason why it takes very long is because obviously you want to farm the hardest stage possible that you are able to clear to get the maximum amount of rewards. You don't want to clear a lower stage on auto because that's pretty much just a waste of energy. And it's very, very hard to get really good resources in this game just because of how much stamina you have to use, and it's literally so insane. So I really wish they had a like instant skip button. And I know some people may be like, oh, like you're lazy and stuff like that, but the thing is, gacha games are not really meant to be played literally all day. Yes, they have a background system in the game, but using a bunch of stamina is going to take so long for people that literally just want to climb the levels and unlock more content. This is one of those type of games where leveling really fast is actually beneficial because you unlock more things to do. And even arena, which I'll actually just go into now, arena you don't unlock until level 13. It takes a while to get to level 13, and I feel like people are not gonna like that because this game is really trying to sell its arena. So arena, let's talk about it. So obviously there is a ranking for arena. Okay, there are titles in arena as well. So for all my competitive people out there, there is arena in this game. All right, so then you get your rewards, the amount of challenges that you do. You get rank up awards as well. You get this nice fancy avatar card frame when you're versing someone. You can get skins as well. You get rank awards as well. Okay, and you also get individual ranking rewards. So if I click challenge here, you're able to actually challenge between 5 different people. When you do click on it, you are able to basically just see their defense. I don't think you're able to click on them. No, you're not. So you're not able to see any gear or anything like that, but you're just able to see the setup. So I will actually just get one ticket for you guys, because why not? It's just for the video's sake. So just press challenge here, and then I'm just gonna auto it, but just so you guys can see what it looks like. All right, so doing the PvP here, and then there's also an effect here. So after all characters use 20 actions, both side ceiling effects to increase by 20%, damage to increase by 20%, and then reduces damage taken by characters by 30%. So that's essentially how it works. That's PvP. They show you the end card here. You can't click on any of the characters, so now you can see anything even after the match. That's it. Win the match, and you just go again. All right, so Summit Arena should be coming out. Well, it comes out in 2 days. Summit Arena is actually the arena, I believe. Is this? I believe Summit Arena is RTA. I don't think Fearless Arena is actually RTA, but if anyone's in the comment section, they can correct me on that. But also, we do not have this system yet. I believe that has the preset gear only. Okay, so it's basically the challenge. Let's go into Union. So Union is the guild system. Let's see. This is pretty much you assist certain characters in here. You have the contribution panel, and you'll have different tokens that you are able to contribute to. So I already assisted that person today, so let's assist Pebble. Basically put that 1 coin in there, and then you put this one in here, and boom, there you go. And then you have weekly task that is completed, and then this is a whole guild weekly task, by the way, and then you get the certain rewards here. And then we have the boss that you are able to attack. Now this boss, I believe it is infinite attacks that you're able to do, question mark. And you're also able to pick a guild support character when you are fighting it. Wait, I don't believe that you are limited. You're also able to check the support characters that you're using, and you get rewards if the character is actually used for support. You can check your today's highest damage dealt. Okay, so yeah, it's every day you're able to do it, but your goal is to get all the way up to triple S to get the maximum rewards every day that it is up. And they're able to check the rankings as well. Somehow my guild is actually rank 2 in this. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't have United Front right now, so I can't really go over that. This is the member listing that you can see there. I think the member listing is, oh, it's ordered by level, so I'm the highest level, so level 16. Yeah, so let's go into here. Oh yeah, and then when it's done, you can click done, and then you can press try again, just so it keeps going. All right, so then we have our achievements. Our achievements will give us really some good items here. They give us level EXP, different things. That was limit break. They give us shell EXP, some coins, obviously some currency here. There's some skill upgrade stuff and different tabs as well. So pretty good. Okay, so let's go into, well, email is just basically just going to be the mailbox. Then you have your archive, system as well. You have your friends list. Your friends list is basically that you just follow like people as your friend and you can message them. There's no gifting system or anything like that, so it's just pretty much if you want to. Formation, you are able to actually make presets of your team. I also did forget to mention you can make presets of gear as well. Let's see what else. And then we have leaderboard. So yeah, just leaderboard. Basically there's just 4 different game modes in the game, how far people are getting. We have arena as well. I'm rank 36 somehow, and then you see your union ranking as well. I'm in Nisekoi, and then we have 2 other systems here. Phantom Theater also get a ranking as well. I have not been able to do mine yet. Hopefully I'm able to do it soon. Other than that, we have the clue system here. It's basically just collecting clues in the main story. And then we have the outfits that you guys will be able to get, just different outfits, whatever you want for your character. And then you also have outfits. This is basically the Chaku Ring skin, is the Chaku Ring that is in your home base here, and then it also walks around with you during the story. So I pretty much went over everything with you guys for this game. I'll show you what it looks like when you're just walking around, but essentially only in quest is it going to be like a walk around system like this. Other than that, everything is literally just going to be hub based. So yeah, that's the only time you're ever going to be walking around in this game. So yeah, that's pretty much my first impression of Etheria Restart. There's only 3 other game modes that would be coming out, but I doubt that would really change my impression of the game. I will be playing it until the test is over and everything does get wiped. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the game, just from what you see me explain it. I know what people are comparing the game to. It's cringe, but it's literally not even going for that type of game. I believe the only game this will probably compete with is Memento, that released in KR, that is also going for a turn-based PvP style kind of game. I know they're going for PvP because there's literally a tournament coming out in 2 days for this game. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you guys haven't yet. Arknight's Enfield also is coming out soon, and then Dion as well, so I will be making content for that when that does drop. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.